Power, and he in fact went to Callan Christian Brothers. With John, whatever about the All-Ireland final and hurling, you still have to make a living, obviously, and it's busy times here on a big farm.
No doubt, Michael, I'm in the middle of the harvest at the moment, and as everybody knows, the weather is slowing us down in a big way, but I hope to have it knocked up by Sunday.
But John, at least at the moment, you have a little bit of teamwork going, because Pat Dwyer's come over to give you a hand. But Pat, of course, you have your own farm, so you're busy enough yourself.
That's true, but I wouldn't be as advanced as John in the farming circles, waiting on the harvest. I hope to make a beginning this weekend.
Pat, looking forward to the match itself. You're back in at full back this time. You were there before in 1989, but now that John Henderson has retired, you return to the full back spot.
That's right. It wasn't by my choice that I was ever played in full back. I don't know why the selectors thought I would be suited to the position, but I've begun to settle back into the position now and getting comfortable in it.
What do you think is the basic difference between playing full back and centre back?
Centre back is much more involved in the game. He's under all the puck outs, and he's a playmaker for the forwards. Whereas a full back, he's a stopper, keeping forwards out and keeping the ball away from the danger zone.
John, from your own point of view, and looking at this All-Ireland final, obviously hoping to make up for the disappointment of last year.
No doubt, Michael, I was very disappointed last year at the final, like personally and county-wise, like it didn't go well for me on the day injury-wise, you know. As I suppose everybody knows at this stage, I had a run-in with a lawyer there in Croke Park, and things just didn't work out on the day, and I was kind of on form the same day, and it happened. Like, it's misfortunate, but I can look to Sunday now and hopefully make up for it.
That particular occasion, the hand injury, in fact, turned out to be quite bad and went against it for weeks, months afterwards.
That's right, it kind of plagued me right into October, November. Like, only for the start of the league, it kind of came right at me, and I gave it a go again. But no doubt it did kind of finish hurling as regards the back end of the year for me, like club-wise and everything. We played Pat last year, and actual club championship in intermediate last year, and there was very little assistance to my club in that game over that injury.
Pat, looking at the performance of the Kilkenny defence to the championship so far this year, it seems to be playing an awful lot better than last year, and perhaps there's a few question marks there. Happy with the form?
Yes, I think the backs have gained a lot in confidence by the fact of being in last year's All-Ireland, and it has really stood to them, and I think they've shown that throughout the year.
Overall, in fact, Kilkenny, last year a lot of people thought that they were lucky to get to an All-Ireland final. This year the team seems to be playing with a lot more assurance. Why is that? Because it's basically the same team.
Sure, but it probably boils down to confidence. Last year they were unsure of themselves in each game, and this year the team has been quite settled. I'm looking forward to the game immensely. No, it's every Kilkenny man's dream to play Cork in the final, and like as you say, like let's go back to 82, 83. There were great games them times, you know, and like as everyone knows, we won them games and made it even better. But it's great to win in All-Ireland against Cork, or playing in All-Ireland against Cork. You know, they play the same brand of hurling as Kilkenny try playing, and I'd say it should be a great game of hurling. And the outcome, I'd say, definitely, I wouldn't say anyone in Ireland could say at this point in time what way the match will go. Like, it will all depend on the 70 minutes hurling, who takes the chance and who don't. The game itself will be very fast, and I think for the first quarter of an hour, 20 minutes, both teams will be sizing one another up, and it'll be a very open game. And I think it'll be nip and tuck to the 70th minute.
A couple of weeks afterwards, you'll be in different jerseys on the other side of the action.
That's true. In the Intermediate Club Championship, we've been drawn together in the quarter-finals, and I think it'll be nip and tuck between us again. All county friendship will be forgotten on the day.
John, of course, as a forward, you're going to have to face up against him as you're running through looking for scores.
No doubt, yeah, he will make life hard on me that day, but hopefully I'll come out on the right side.
Going to stay all alone, but not for long. Heffernan, I think that is cancelled with respect deflected by Christy Heffernan, and now we're back alive and it's Christy Heffernan again. He's going through, he's getting ready to take a shot, and it is a goal! A goal by Christy Heffernan, and Kilkenny have won on it. Ball breaks now, and it goes to Sheriff Kennedy.
Christy Heffernan coming in for his 28th championship appearance in place of Jamesy Brennan. Meanwhile, Sean McCarthy batting it down in the centre of the field. Well fed back by Michael Phelan to Pat O'Neill. A day for rolling up the sleeves and doing the simple things well by both teams in towards Big Christie. Being marked in there by Dennis Mulcahy. John Parr foraging. John Parr breaking through. And John Parr scoring. He went straight through the very porous Cork defence to put Kilkenny a goal in front after just about 3.5 minutes of the second half.
Right, this is just the impact Christy Heffernan makes. His very presence breaks up the plane. John Power snaps it up, races at the Cork fence again, and here you see kicking the ball again like Kevin Hennessy in the first half, but this time it actually side kicks it, deflects off the side of his foot, wrong-footing Ger Cunningham. What a boost for Kilkenny.
Yes, a huge injection of confidence now with the arrival of Christy Heffernan and the goal so early in the second half. So now what's going to be the Cork response? Likewise, can Kilkenny keep their collect now with the arrival of Christy Heffernan and the goal so early in the second half? So now what's going to be the Cork response? Likewise, can Kilkenny keep their collective noses in front? That was John Parr again, challenged strongly by Jim Cashman. Again, it's Parr going in, fouled. Free to Kilkenny.